What is up, my bursted hemorrhoids? You ready for Spawn issue number 277? Let's go. Spawn is watching over these cops as they investigate the building explosion. They know that it was the rival gangs that did it, and they almost would be happy that they're killing off each other, but they don't like that they're exploding buildings to do it. One of the detectives notices a ring on the ground, so that can be a piece of evidence, but a crow comes by and swoops it up, and Spawn captures the crow in his chains, and he's like, give me that shit. Then we move on to this demon. He's mind controlling a girl so that she can do whatever he wants. So he tells her to wait here until he comes back, and this dude's in like a fucking BDSM ring. This gang member was supposed to leave town to get away from this demon, but he decided not to because he thinks he's just some regular man. So after the demon walks in, he controls one of the guy's guards to shoot himself. Then the main boss is like, what, you think you can't die? And he aims the gun at the demon's head, and then he fires. But what actually happens is he mind-fucked him to shoot his friend. He didn't actually shoot at the demon, so it's pretty sick. The murder of crows that tried to attack Spawn are now captured in his cape, and he steals the ring from the crow and fucking lets him go. Then we get a gang of angels and demons. The angel gives one of the gang members a bit of necroplasm to inject into his veins. Spawn goes to the building where the other gang members shot themselves, and Spawn notices that the demons have done this because he's hunting them down right now. Then he notices the girl that was under mind control, and Spawn breaks the spell of the mind control and frees her. More of the other thugs arrive at the place, and Spawn grabs them with his chains, lifting them all up into the air. It's sick. Then the demon arrives back after Spawn throws them off of the building, probably after trying to gather info from them. And he's like, oh, don't worry, my black friend, so he can communicate with the crows. And then he tells them that he will be careful. He always is. And when he meets Spawn, he calls him a fierce one. And Spawn lunges right at him, so he stops him using the mind control over Spawn's suit. And he actually causes Spawn's suit to damage Spawn. But before we continue, I would like to talk about my upcoming short film, Akumu. It's a psychological horror film that will literally terrify you to the core. Our crowdfunding campaign will be starting in March, so if you join the email list below, you can get early access and news about the film, and you'll be able to back it on day one. Trust me, you're gonna want to see this. If you love this horror arc of Spawn, then you will love this movie. Not only that, but we have an upcoming comic for it too, where we will explore different killer stories from the World of Killers universe. So we got Akumu in there, we got our slasher stories, we got our creature stories, we got all sorts of shit in there for you. You're gonna love it. If you love horror, this is a must. But not only that, you'll also be notified about any other creations that I do in the future. My company, New Take Media, makes films, comics, and games. So check that shit out and click the link below. And that, my friends, wraps up Spawn issue number 277. Like the video if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't enjoy the video, don't be a pussy. Like the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.